following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Hot crackers! That girl's got a lot of moxie. She's got a lot of spirit. Check out them gams! What other phrases don't people use anymore? No!
Of course! Of course!
What did you learn?
There isn't anything at either of those places. No magic for a while.
Maybe they didn't practice it. Maybe it was all done in that barn and farmhouse. That was worth a shot.
Good news, Baron. The army has driven the orcs further north.
Good. Were there many casualties?
We lost 12 good men and 3 not so good ones.
Ensure that their families receive some form of recompense.
Of course.
Once everything has calmed down. If it is not impossible, I would like for whoever is in charge of the witches to make himself present there, if he has the time.
That's a request.
Thank you. I like this guy. What kind of position does this guy have?
He is a sergeant at arms. The higher-ups have decided this guy's just going to relay things between 2 groups.
He doesn't.
I was going to say, you should keep him
He doesn't
where
want
is.
to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you.
It's a good position to have.
Yeah. Well, if they don't want to talk to me, I guess they have a less chance of having the mantle of this position handed off to them when we leave. Unless a suitable replacement for that position comes from the capital as well. Sergeant-in-Arms, is that like sort of the highest you could climb, not as like a noble or like a knight of some form?
Master at arms would be high.
And you can
Sergeant at arms has basically just got the little hat of authority above the stripes that means they're just slightly bigger and they can do a little bit more. A little bit more swagger and authority. So do you guys want to do anything in the next few days before the replacement arrives?
I want to try get remove cursed.
Okay, so Saphiro, on your first night of sleep, and then you pray in the morning, you will feel no effect from, if you go to ask for spells, you will feel that that is denied.
I know,
rather,
but
not denied so much as it goes unanswered.
But I have this understanding that this
is entirely related to the TBC spell.
But I don't feel like, it's because I've done something wrong. I feel, no, this is because of something else.
It makes sense.
It feels natural,
I mean, you have been doing something wrong. He is a wizard. You are in Birmingham. You're breaking the law. You have to continually pray extra because of that.
Yes.
I don't hear a thank you.
Well, I'm not thanking. I'm apologizing.
I said he'll just be doing what Roy wants.
Good.
I mean, that's
the correct way of thinking.
That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing.
There are a bunch of clerics and stuff around, right?
Yep.
Can a single one of them do remove curse?
Not one of them. In fact, the word is getting around pretty much because the clerics are basically telling the people in charge.
Yeah.
There's so we've heard from. Okay, we'll do this actually in character. So the Avaturian cleric has been chosen as the spokesperson for the group because the one with the highest rank is the Chaos cleric,
And
but
I would refuse to leave.
I know you don't have any choices in the matter, but he's like this isn't. I'm not a spokesperson. I have more important things to do. You do it. So he says to you that we've heard from our monasteries. The Grand Convocation and the Temple of Unified Faiths have made the agreement that clerics are going to be shipped to Ifrit's finger from all over the land. Clerical service, all of our powers to suppress the dust that have been consumed. There's going to be a paucity of clerical services available. Most of our reagents are gone. We have to deal with this, so there will be very limited services. And for the foreseeable future, it is likely that no one will be able to be resurrected, cursed, even healed at temples far away.
Of course. This makes sense given the circumstances.
Well, it sucks.
We cannot rely too much on our god's powers.
Of
Their
course.
gifts not to be squandered.
Of course, we could always ask the Chaos Gods. Their powers never run out.
I'm good.
Up from behind your shoulder. And that's the problem. Oh, can't rely on our gods too much.
So I suppose you will have to leave soon.
Indeed. In fact, right now.
I thank you all for your assistance here. You've been most helpful. We would not be able to clean the air and put out the fires without your help.
Although, what else is the gods' representatives here for? Oh, other than to render us the great gods. And not here.
She has a very fine goddess.
I mean, he wouldn't say that.
That's kind of the problem, is that he doesn't say no.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping she'd show up during the whole 2 moons thing, but...
Over the top of his armor is now a pair of fluffy pantaloons.
Do I notice this?
Well, you will when you look down. But you can't feel it because it's on the outside of the plate armor.
Oh, what a great day!
It is. What's he done this
You
time?
have an interesting
Also,
interesting.
on his face is a big red clown smile.
You have something on your.
No, Saphira, this is the top of Romanian fashion. Oh, you've just wiped it everywhere.
I don't care.
I like this guy.
So then I'm not giving you an order, but I'm just going to be honest here and tell you I would like you to kill that man.
Well, he's sitting right up on top of the grandfather clock.
Why? He's doing what his god asks. You do what your god asks.
Big handkerchief and blow his nose, and balloon animals will fly everywhere. They'll
I
just pop
can't
into
do
nothingness
as my
now.
dog.
Dog.
I can't do as my god asks if my dignity is being robbed by his.
But he is only doing it in here and not out there.
In frustration, Severa picks up his tankard of ale and takes a chug.
Yeah, it's tied to his hands again.
No, it tastes great. It refreshes, calms you down a bit. Of course, now everything he says is like bork, bork, bark, bork, bork. That's the only things he can say.
Do I realize this?
You won't hear that,
That's what
but
I
everyone
mean.
else will.
Well, I guess better go see what Roya. What did I say?
I'm just like laughing and pointing between Ethan and Saphira.
He falls off the clock. Onto his
I would
neck,
just
his head at a
silent-
weird angle with a crunch.
I would just silently leave.
Oh,
And then he just stops laughing and just like is there. Springs back up into his feet with a kip up.
Sephiro's
They
ripped
got
out.
me too.
Can we keep him?
I might die. if I
Incidentally,
stay
not
here.
here.
every time you step, your feet will make a squeaky noise,
My
which you
friend
are
laughed.
aware of.
Okay.
Go to a meeting. I might die.
Bulk indeed! I must be going. He's no fun when he doesn't react. And simultaneously, the most fun! This guarantees I'll be seeing you all again. And again and again. And again and again and again. Oh, I hope I'm around when you explode. I've never seen someone explode from nothing before. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Do you think you'll make blue fire? Or just meat chunks?
I think it would just be red.
Well, we'll see if we can spice that up a bit. Laters! This is what he uses his god's magic for.
This is why his god gives him more magic.
Yeah,
I mean, he's clearly way more overpowered than any other cleric.
oh yeah, Chaos Clerics are fantastic, but unreliable. Their spells don't usually do exactly what they intend. Like, you could go ask him, hey, can you remove curse? He's like, sure,
I'll give it a shot.
your face is a fish. Also,
We
your
don't
curse
have
is
that
removed.
curse anymore. Yeah.
You don't have that curse anymore, but your face is for some time going to be a fish.
Alter self.
So what's everyone doing? I mean, obviously, Saphira for the next few days is just going to be dwarf barking and squeaking when he walks.
I'll be mostly just carrying on with coordinating the troops.
Okay,
and
so a
not
few days
sleeping.
passed, and eventually a hurried carriage with some military oafs arrive. And a guy bustles in, and he looks around and he's like, well, where's this paladin Saphira who's usurping my position for the temporary? The guy stands up and he's like, can I speak for the paladin? Woman, I want to speak with you. Where's this paladin?
Allow me to take you to him.
Man, that's more like it.
I'll turn to lead him away.
Do you want me to kill him now or after he finishes shaking the situation?
Do we wish to leave?
Yes.
Then
So you
no.
take him to Saphira. I'm Count Hubert. I have been sent by the Archduke to take over the maintenance and districts of Merlin. Is he just taking a vow of silence or something?
Yes, he felt he must after the horrors that happened to him.
Yeah, with the devout pious man.
If you have any questions regarding how things have been run, myself or Roy have the information. I'll return this to you as well. You need to find a replacement.
I already brought my own man with me. Make sure this place is run by proper Romanian fashion. And the model of the Archduke himself, visionary genius. I assume you will all want to be out of the town before night?
That is likely.
Good. We can't have anyone turning to other sources of authority, I understand. So if you are not out of town by then, you will be executed. Goodbye. Walk back downstairs. Good, the woman is gone. And he'll begin organizing things to his own desire.
Oh, did the Witcher ever come up?
You know, it's surprising. No.
I'll
they don't
assume
have to
they'll
with
find
that-
56 Witcher
With
books
that
at some
recent
point.
edict from
Oh, we would have moved the stuff from the secret room to the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we had a couple of days.
Sure.
And I'll
What you want to your inventory?
over the last night I'll have written a letter to Gerald detailing everything that happened, literally all of it.
Ah, good. And how are you sending that letter?
Yeah.
A
So
merchant caravan heading in that direction as is usual?
I want to be a little bit more secure with this one.
Military tour?
So I've been using these messengers a lot. I want to find the most reliable one I've been using and give him an exorbitant amount of money because he'll be doing a bunch of travelling, and if Gerald has already carried on, he has to go all the way to Strimbler.
Oh, well, Cedric will do it. He's a reliable lad. Perhaps not the strongest, but seems to be the least flaky.
Cedric, my boy, come over here. I have a letter I need you to deliver to the hands of only Gerald the Witcher.
Safe from the magics.
You will need this for your travels and for your own.
Gandalf. I've always wanted one.
It's not a sack with a statue in it.
Oh.
It's
A gramophone record of a blank check.
It's like 100 gold.
give him 300.
Silver.
Three.
More than adequate.
Yeah, it'd be easier for him to spend too.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
No, I would be a fit of foot. Away!
You give my boots a blemish, dude.
I don't even know where he's going.
So, you pack up all your game and you head out west.
Indeed.
The town hails you as great big heroes, I guess. A lot of people are like, oh, those are the guys who ruined all our fun. And he squeaks when he walks in a cartoonishly hilarious fashion, which undercuts his dignity.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? Oh, they're leaving? Boo. So you get about half a day's walk out of town and you stop squeaking.
Okay.
And also, if you try talking, you'll talk normal.
Mm.
Well, let's have a break, and then we'll organise a camp after that. We will all be attacked in the middle of the night by evil vampires.
As opposed to the good vampire.
An extra HP per day.
And we are back.
How forceful are you being on that?
Not very. If you don't want it, it's fine.
Like I guess not really forceful. How inquisitive.
I mean, we are all heavily wounded from the fight, and I would
can't
have.
heal.
So except for Solon,
Yeah.
and I would have ran around and asked if anyone wants
Doesn't
any help.
count.
If you said no,
You could try them, wear them, see if they heal.
that won't fit you.
Oh, you get that from an item.
I was going to give them the bikini.
It's a big.
Yeah, it's 3 triangles.
Have you not seen it? Hold on.
He's watched Wrestle Boys. Thanks, Jim.
I'm sure I can fit.
Invincible Man's just like, muscle man.
This may seem suspicious, but it's not.
No, it's literally my favourite thing he has ever said. When I found out that was actually
It was
him.
actually him, yeah.
Alright. And you travel all day on the road to Poznan. Your heart's lifting as you see the dusty horizon is greatly diminished. You pull over and you camp at a pre-used camp spot on the side of the road.
So, it'll be the same thing as last time.
Then you realise we left his parents back with the car.
There is no way. We would have
Let's
brought
go
the
back for our stuff.
We would have brought the car driver with us,
Okay, yeah.
and he
Pull over
has my parents with him.
to the side of the road.
So yeah, it'll be find spots, circle while they set up their tents for signs of people, animals, enemies.
There's a wooded area with the campsite, trees, bushes and that around it. Gives it nice privacy.
Yep. Then I'll come back, set up a tent, while the others are getting wood, set snares, and run the string around the camp with bells, if I can now. Because we know that even though your thing, we're still in Romania, so we shouldn't be doing it all the time.
Well, yeah, I was doing it because it was like a big fucking flat plain where we could see people when we were like setting up camp if they were watching, and then once we'd set it up, like it just made it easier.
Again, warn you not to go because there's snares, but you guys know it's your parents mainly. Practice two-handed Saphiro, herbs with Adrian, endurance with Wade on armor, that Wade armor.
Yeah, there's something I want to practice with Sulin.
Yeah.
I want to practice.
I know.
Oh, I think he's got dibs first.
What?
It's a contract now.
This is not canon.
3 points from Ravenclaw.
What?
Do you want me to roleplay it out or just explain it?
Probably roleplay it out.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Sulin, I want to try a specific kind of practice. I had an idea.
Okay.
So, and bear with me, I want you to shoot arrows at me while I try to cut them.
Did you bring the arrows?
Because you're not cutting my fucking arrows.
Should I just bite random arrows at the next town we go to?
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll buy some popcorn.
Well, actually, I mean, the thing is, this probably would have come up before we left, is the thing. I don't know. Like, how do you want to...
Well, if you would have thought of it, if you...
I would have thought... Because this was, like, a thing that, like, Adrian thought of while... After the big wizard fight.
But did he think about Sulin not letting him cut up her arrows?
No.
There we
Probably
go.
not. But were we doing any practice during those 3 days?
I don't think we were doing much of that while we were...
But you realise running a parry on an arrow is almost fucking impossible.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. Well, here's
I don't
the...
know if in Pathfinder it's just like, oh, you've rolled not a 1. Everyone just cuts arrows out of the air because Pathfinder is faggotly
nah.
overpowered.
If you've got the feet, you can just deflect them.
It's real hard, though. And you need 3 feet to cut them.
Oh, you have to cut them.
Deflect, you just move them, and they sometimes hit your friends. And it's a monk feat.
You know, when you're making a joke and it turns out to be real.
You can get deflect bullets
What I was thinking.
and also snatch arrows and bolts.
Okay, so Sulin is nonplussed with the idea of you cutting up her really nice arrows.
Okay.
Which are... Let's be honest here, they're just normal arrows. Well, some of them aren't, but, you know. For the most part, she's got garbage equipment. What a piece of shit she is. Okay, so that happens. And now you've got a shopping list, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go. You're heading to Poznan. Guaranteed you can find arrows there. A thought occurs. You could just go kill some Burman guards, and soldiers, and steal their arrows.
I mean, they're not really people.
No, you're
anyway.
not far off along for that yet.
No.
Well, who
But if
knows?
they happen to leave some out,
I mean, I want to instruct Eaton to scout out a good mile to the north and east, just to see if because we know there's orcs in this area.
she usually goes with Sunan when she does her.
Hmm.
It's probably the one thing she doesn't ask if Radomir is okay with, because like,
It's actually better for the camp.
your parents start cooking gruel for everyone.
Delicious scroll.
I don't know if they have the cooking skill. I should probably assist.
You'd hope their mum did.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the lady that says
Yeah,
she's
she's
your
my
mum.
mother. Yeah.
I'll be out chopping / collecting extra wood for the fire over the night.
Are we questioning the patronage of like that his mother is?
And collecting some extra to go on the cart.
Celine's going to spend her time working out, practicing sword form,
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
and like punching rocks. I don't know.
like Chris fucking Redfield.
It's actually older than that. I'm referring back to the man who saved the world.
That's the one.
Jump.
Jump.
Jump, Murat. You
Yeah.
gotta have seen that, right?
I don't know.
Oh, no, we showed it to you. We showed you, like, Turkish Star Wars.
Oh, Turkish styles. Okay. Sure.
Well, I'll help.
Sad face.
I'll help anybody who wants. I mean, you already got me down for anybody else who wants to do any sparring. I will spar with.
Yeah. I will also train.
And I actually have to add another one on there. Radomir teaching me his grapple move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta practice that a lot before I kill you all off.
Just
And
what
that's
we need
gonna
to do with
happen
the mandible.
right now.
Better write that on my list of things
You guys
to
are
do.
sitting around the camp after we go exertions. You've got food. You've sacrificed a pig to go along with the group because you did buy a couple of pigs to pull along behind the wagon, as I recall. And the dog it just keeps going there. Like looking at the pigs, and the pigs are like, boy, spoing.
We'll run out if you eat them all too quickly.
I mean, she's allowed to also hunt for herself if she wants.
I have been noticing less and less pigs about.
It's not poaching when you're an animal.
Thing is, there's not a lot of wild animals that survive the shockwave, so hunting's a bit thin on the ground. Not non-existent, but a bit thin on the ground.
If you're looking for birds.
You are having an amusing time recounting the various things that have happened that haven't been horrible in an attempt to lift your spirits. Roy is telling jokes, juggling balls, singing the occasional song, one of which is about the great lord and noble king who was so pompous and upright, and then one day 2 big horns got strapped to his feet and a wizard replaced his mouth with a dog's.
I will leave.
And then that king tried to order his peasants around, but all he got was bones and treats. And everyone else is kind of like having a good time at that, and then she'll see you leave and she'll feel really guilty. And she'll be like, oh damn, I guess that's what's on the other hand now. And I'd like to say dignity was the only thing Saphiro had, but he never really had that. Make it up to him at the next camp. There's a noise from the south side of the camp. The noise of a bell. Or because you don't have the magic circle, it's instead strings with bells.
Yep.
Good. There's the sound of the bell. Wobblebottom springs to his feet and he's like, "Wow, what's that?"
I will disappear off to the west or east.
Now you wandered off. Is this you?
Well, I'll know where the bells are, so... I no, it probably wouldn't have been me,
Okay, so
to be honest.
Maximilian Van Uber and another gentleman you don't recognize wander into camp. We have found you at last. We have come with an important message for you from the south. Would you... It's a private message from a young woman, if you would...
Oh my god.
And the dog goes...
Sterling probably comes up behind him.
So, the other man you don't recognize turns into a doppelganger. Radomir, being probably the most in tune with his dog, I will give you the first action instead of Sulan for once.
30x.
Throw
Yeah, I'm
loads
just
under.
thinking
Throw the fucking axe.
those suns are just spinning towards his face is what I'm picturing.
Yep. It's loads under.
Nice.
Unless he has a lot of AC.
Oh, not very much, yes.
I rolled a 17.
Oh yeah, cool. Roll your damage. Now, of course, you can't do this from a seated position, so naturally you bolted to your feet with your acrobatics check.
Okay. So just a dex check with some
Oh,
negatives?
a penalized dex check then.
Of course. Which I make, but it's a 2.
That's still a success.
It's a success. And now your axe hurls towards his face.
Only 3 points.
Well, you did say his face. And you did hit by a lot. So, okay. You hurl the axe towards his face. An axe whizzing by the wobble-bottom's ear startles him, and he tangles you up in his feet, and you go down in a heap together. Because I don't need him to not be in this combat. The other one, the Maximilian, sees Radomir go down and lunges at him with a surprise attack. Well, it's not really a surprise because everyone was expecting it, I guess. So just an attack. And I guess you want to do things then. Fine. Don't let anyone else do anything. So you attack him from
not even there.
You attack him from behind.
Yep. With the short sword.
Yeah, the.
I could be specific. I've got that many weapons.
But
Just
they're both
bristling.
short swords.
No, I've also got the daggers and the dagger.
Man who called himself Boars.
It's a 4.
I don't think you would hit.
Unless he has an AC of 12.
Well, no, because you get a backstab bonus, right?
Knows it's coming.
Does he?
Yeah.
Thought Sulin hid in shadows.
Yeah, the thing is, I went outside,
Okay.
come back around, but the thing is, I still had to come towards the light.
Yeah, I suppose.
And but yeah, once I yeah. So you hit an AC of 12. Well, how is that a miss then?
It is a miss.
How? You can't have an AC lower than 10.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Hit a 1.
I can hit 10 at 6. I got 4, so it's,
what
what I'm saying is, yeah.
he would need to have an AC of 12.
12.
For you to have hit. Okay. Well, okay, Sulin rears up from out of nowhere, mooing like a terrified cat, and fails to hit it with her short sword. The commotion brings Saphira running, and Adrin.
I attacked Maximilian von Uber.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?